GNU ist tatsächlich schon backstage. Wir brauchen allerdings noch vorher die Nominierung für den besten Booth. Seid ihr hyped?
Welcome back. This is IGN at Gamescom now. Gamescom is it is literally the biggest gaming convention in the world. Over like 370,000 people show up. We looked it up. The square footage is like 3 million square feet. It is massive. And it's full of giant, huge booths. And the next award is going to be the best booth here at Gamescom.
Yeah, this is a really hard thing to explain to people because it's like video game conventions do conventions different than everyone else does conventions. Our booths here at gaming conventions have 200-foot dragons, the giant like theater-sized screens, hundreds of playable kiosks, activations. There's the Google Stadia booth.
Yeah,
there.
it's a whole building, right?
It's a building with an elevator
building
and a twisty slide. Like this is you don't get this at a cooking convention.
Nope.
You know, although you should maybe like a huge pizza.
No, I think that's something that's really key. Is that sort of the idea of a convention began as sort of, early comic conventions are people getting together with folding tables and trading stuff, and then you get trade shows which had some like more marketing money thrown at them. But like conventions have become like more of this experiential thing where it's I was saying it's almost like a music festival but for games.
Exactly, exactly. That's what it is.
With a little touch of museums as well.
Oh, totally.
I mean, people are really celebrating the games here. Like every booth has a crowd and people are going crazy. And I mean, this is something that is so different from E3, for example, where you have these booths, but they're not even close to being the same size.
No, no. I mean, this feels like 15 airplane hangars put together. Like this is literally the biggest building I've ever been in. It's insane.
No, it's absolutely crazy. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to narrow down what makes a booth, but it's also hard to comprehend if you haven't been to a show like this.
Right.
We're going to check in with the nominees right now and see what's going on out there on the stage.
So we are about to announce the winner of Best Booth of Gamescom. Ooh, Leonie.
I've actually been to all of them.
You've gone to all of them?
Yeah, because of the field stuff that we did, and we met so many great fans, and all booths are so amazing. They did the most this year. Cosplays everywhere, and such great designs. It was a tough choice.
It definitely was. And speaking of which, there obviously are tons of booths here at Gamescom, so we are not going to list every nominee, but we will say the winner, and the winner is Indie Arena booth.
Ooh, nice. Ooh, and we have a few representators for this. All right. Congratulations.
Thanks so much. Yeah, we are many, we are a lot. We're 109 developers in Hall 10-2. So this award goes to all the developers that are with us this year from 40 nations, 1,000 square meters. It's incredible. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Okay, well, this is your award.
So
the Indie Arena, if you're here at Gamescom, is Hall 10.2. It is massive. It gets together over 100 games from 40 countries. It's massive. You can go and meet the people making them. It's so cool to see, and it's like seeing indie games in person is one of the best parts of going to a gaming convention. Here to talk about winning this wonderful award, Wolf Lang.
Man, congratulations!
I'm a bit shocked.
But why?
So because I'm a game developer myself. I love Gamescom since I think I'm doing this now for 10 years and 9 years as an exhibitor. And I was looking forward to the 2K booths, to the Microsoft booths, to all the wonderful booths. And we are doing this now for 7 years with the Indie Arena booths. We started for having our own promotional spots as with our own game studios, but it's very, very hard to afford space. It's very, very hard to run it. And then we had this idea to basically, like a shared apartment, to work together with our friends from the indie community. And we started in 2012 with 10 teams on 30 square meters. Now we are 1,500 square meters and 109 teams from 40 nations.
It just keeps getting bigger.
Yeah.
This is what I love about this, though, because this feels like the table in the high school cafeteria where the art kids and the learners get together, and the table keeps getting bigger, and then all of a sudden you guys can beat up like the jocks and the band kids.
I mean, like the system has been flipped upside down, right? I mean, we don't have the money, but we have the people.
and I mean,
everything is built by heart. We never throw away a wall. It's the same awards from 7 years ago because we just can't afford.
So it's like literally the same walls.
Yeah.
So all these big guys are out there recycling walls for their booths and not winning awards. You guys hold on to those walls. Those are lucky walls now.
They're extremely lucky walls.
You have to autograph them.
Yeah, I mean, we paint them over. There's a lot of autographs from creators and developers over the last 7 years. So yeah, a lot of heart and soul in there. So yeah, I can't believe that this is happening.
How long does it take to coordinate the Indie Arena?
So you said how long it is to build or to take to organize?
Just to get everyone together, get it. Like, when do you start emailing? Are you going to jump back on that tomorrow morning, or?
So actually, you know, since we are the biggest booth in the world right now for developers, actually people are already like at Gamescom. Oh, I have something for next year. So it actually also became a bit kind of triple-H in that sense, that people kind of know, I want to be there next year with my game. So that's amazing. So we actually started planning in January.
So people should start reaching out to you now if they want to be here next year.
Of course.
Be a part of the winning team.
Yeah.
So it's going to be even bigger next year because of the award, right? I love when group effort pays off.
That's right.
Thank you.
Hope so. Yeah, if you ever go to a gaming event of any kind, check out the indie stuff. It's like a food court of weird games you haven't ever seen before. We're going to check in with one of my favorite people here at Gamescom. It's the GameSpot, the giant robot.